lung channel starts actually right in here in the middle of the belly. And so what you'll use is just your tips of your fingers, or you can use cupping, like you cup your hand, you'll do some slapping that way, or you can use a loose fist, and you'll just see how I kind of interchange those ways of tapping. So we'll start with the lung channel, so you just start right in the center of the belly, just using the tips of the fingers. I'll come up the sternum, and then we'll follow it out to one side. So I'll switch hands. We're going to go right here. This is lung 1. And so you're just going to go down the arm, and you're just tapping along, all the way along down the channel. And so you go down all the way to the tip of the thumb. And so that is the lung channel. And so we'll just switch sides. So start in the center again. And coming around, right around the arm, near the armpit. Come down the arm. And it's on the outside, inside of the arm. So it's just right at the edge. And so you just go all the way down to the tip of the thumb. Very good. And so that's the lung channel. And then we'll just keep on going. So here's the large intestine channel. So it starts at the tip of the first finger. And you're going to come up. Now we're going on the outside of the arm, but it's toward the inside. So real close to the lung channel. You're going to come up the arm. And you're just going to go up into the neck. So it's not real specific, but it's coming along this chunky muscle right through here. And you're just going to come across the face to the outside, opposite end of the nose right here. And so that's the end of the large intestine channel. So then we'll go on into the stomach channel, which starts right at the bottom part of the eye. So we can do both sides at the same time. So you go right around the cheekbone, and you go down the face, go all the way down the front part of the neck. I like to go and hang right around the clavicle area, the collarbone, and go up underneath, because a lot of stuff gets really stuck through there. And then you go down the middle of the chest, and then come down the belly, so where the belly kind of changes shape. So you can go down here, cross the hip joints, coming all the way down. And so this is where you can start doing more broad strokes, go all the way down. And when you get around to your ankle, hang out there for a little bit. It's interesting where a lot of stuff gets stuck right in the joint spaces. So just like to hang out there. And then you go all the way down to the tips of the toe. So the second toe ends the stomach channel. And then you're just going to go right to the inside of the front, the big toe. We're going to start right in here, right around the toenail. And you're going up, and this is the spleen channel. So we're going to go up the inside of the foot, go all the way up here. So you're just going to follow the inside of the leg. And those that have been in clinic, they've had these points needled, they're a little tender in this area. So you just got to be careful. You can broaden in the inside of the leg. And then you come up, and then you're going to just go out a little further out than you were with the stomach channel. So coming on up, and then you kind of go up as high as you can to the side of the chest. That's right at spleen 21, which is a huge junction point for a lot of stuff. And then we'll just come back into the center and come all the way up. And continue, and you're going to go to one side again to the heart channel. So we're going to go up onto the armpit. You're going to come onto the inside, but now we're on the opposite end, lung channel. The lung channel was over here, this is the heart. So it's on the opposite side of the arm. And coming up right at the hip, or the wrist crease, coming up to the middle of the palm of the hand, all the way up the inside of the pinky finger. And so that is the heart channel. And so then we just follow it along, and there on the opposite side is the small intestine, which couples with the heart. And so we're just going to come back up. And you go on the outside of the arm, coming all the way over here, and then just give yourself a big pat on the back, because that channel just goes all through the shoulder blade. And then we're just going to come up the back side of the neck, side of the face, around the ear, and then we'll just end right around the front of the ear. And then we're going to switch sides. So heart through here, armpit, inside. So I just use the tips of my fingers, again, hanging out a little bit more at the joint spaces, get that movement. If you think about the joint spaces, you think about, it's like a water hose. If you get a kink in it, it's gonna slow down the movement. So it's the same thing in our joints. So we're gonna come up the side, give yourself a pat on the back. Thank yourself for even trying this video. And then coming up, all the way around the ear, and then coming back to the center. Very good. Now we'll just go right into the bladder channel. So bladder channel starts right at the inside of the eye. So you know, little tiny movement there. And then you can just come up, all on top of the head. So the bladder channel goes all the way around the head, and then it comes down and it splits as it comes down the back. So when you can only get so far with your arms with this, so I just kind of come around, and this is when I use loose fists. So just come down the spine, the outside part of the spine, come down the glutes, come all the way down the backs of the legs, and then you can just come, like coming all through here, and then you're going to come around to the edges of the feet, and there you are. You're right at the edge, end of the bladder channel. And then the bladder couples with the kidney, which starts at the bottom of the foot. So if you have the flexibility, come up. But if you don't, it's fine, you don't have to. But you're gonna still, just like you do with the spleen, liver, and kidney kind of combine together a little bit. So they're real close together. So you just come up like you did with the spleen earlier. Come up the inside leg, coming all the way up. And then when you get your belly, you wanna go, so here's your center line. So the kidney points are just right outside the center line. So you just come up, and then when you get to the chest, you widen just a little, and you can come on up. And right around the clavicle, that's the end of the kidney channel, and it goes inside to the lungs, you know, all that stuff. So we're gonna come up through here. And then we're just gonna join right into the pericardium or the shin bow. And so that's one arm at a time. So you come right beside the chest area, and then you're gonna go inside the arm, but now it's gonna be more in the center. So it's like a line down the center of the arm. Down to the fingers, and it ends at the big part of the middle finger. So that at least it's like at the tip of the finger. And then you just turn the hand around, go to the middle part of the arm, and so that you're doing the sand jowl. The sand jowl and the shin bow are one or coupled with each other. And then we're just gonna come up the neck again, and we're gonna really get around those ears, because sand jowl comes all the way around the ears, coming around, and then we just switch sides. So coming through here, going down the middle. Good thing with the, you know, the channels are wide and they're open, so if you don't get it exactly right on it, it's not gonna not activate it. So it's pretty forgiving as far as that's concerned. So we come around, get the sand jowl, coming up the middle of the arm, that middle part, up around the neck, around the ear. Very good. And then we'll just go right into gallbladder. We're almost finished. So you got a gallbladder right beside the temples. So the gallbladder channel is whacked out. Like he goes all these kind of crazy little patterns around the head. So you just kind of do that with your fingertips. I actually do use my fingertips so you feel almost an aggravation. So then it really stimulates it. And then you go down the side and the leg or the neck and get the top part of that trap where everybody gets so tense. So that's gallbladder 21 actually. And so that's a really good point to tap into. And so then we come around. So the gallbladder channel is the side of the body. So we just kind of get the side as much as we can. Now use the loose fist along the IT band, coming all the way down the sides of the legs. And then when you get down to the ankles, just use your fingertips because it's a tender area. And then just go to the top of the foot, to the ring finger, ring toe. And then coming around, again, like I said earlier, kind of liver, spleen, and kidney kind of combine together. Liver 3 is up on top of the foot. So you just tap that really good, and then come up again inside the leg. Come all the way up. And then the liver channel ends right at the ribs. So kind of tap around the ribs. That's liver 14 right around there. And then we're done. So I like to end, so you just feel really invigorated. I like to end it with putting my hands right below the lower dantian, which is right below the belly button. And so just take a couple of minutes, close your eyes, breathe, just feel that vibration, and enjoy.